Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, our life journey. If you're new, my name is Patricia. I have been on this carnivore journey for about a year and a half. Definitely been a journey. I have lost 90 pounds. And we just recently finished a 30-day challenge. So today is actually Thanksgiving. And I have a family get together. We're gonna meet around 2:30. And I wanted to share with you guys what I'm bringing to this potluck style Thanksgiving. Behind me, I got everything. I have my chicken, my prosciutto, and my Swiss cheese, which I will be making chicken cordon bleu, super easy. It's going in my Thyphur air fryer. That tray is so big, I can probably fit all 3 chicken cordon bleus. But then I also wanna make it's like a carrot feta cheese dish, like a side dish. And I've never made it. So this is gonna be the first time trying it out. We're gonna do it together, but those are the 2 dishes I'm bringing to my potluck Thanksgiving, which I will share with you guys towards the end of the video, what my family Thanksgiving looks like and what I will be eating on this Thanksgiving. And yes, I'm giving you guys a heads up right now. I am going to enjoy myself. We are European. There's gonna be so much food, so much pastries and desserts. I will limit myself. I'm going to try to have self-control here. No promises, a big word on the try, so we will see. All right, let's get straight to it. The carrots do take a little bit longer. I need to put them in the oven 350 degrees, 40 to 45 minutes. So I'm gonna get peeling these carrots. I have the feta cheese already. I've got the parsley. So let's start with that. I got a whole lot of peeling to do, so let's get straight to it. All right, I'm gonna see if I'm going to do this whole bag, but lots of peeling. Okay, I did end up using the whole bag. It even turned my hand orange. Let's preheat the oven, 350 degrees. I have my big, I don't even know what you call this, dish, a side dish. So I have my carrots, I'm going to chop them up. Now, the recipe does call for olive oil. So I don't have olive oil, but I do have this avocado spray, so I will be using this. Let's spread it out a little bit. Make sure the bottom is all nice and coated. I'm gonna put the ends in that. So I kind of cut it in half. These are a little bit smaller, so I will put these, I'll chop them just like this. But these fatter ones, I cut them in half. And now I will slice them. And I'm going to keep them pretty thick. I don't want them too thin. I mean, this is like a side dish, so let's continue cutting. All right, the final 3. Very easy recipe, is just time consuming with all of the prep, cutting and getting everything ready. Look at all these carrots. And I am going to spray some more of this avocado spray on top. Give it a good little mix with my hands. All right, you know what? Let's add some salt and pepper right now. Of course, I'm using my Celtic salt and black pepper. I'm only gonna start off with a little bit. Oh my gosh, Patricia. I can always add more towards the end. All right, in the oven, 350 degrees. I'm going to do 40 minutes. It's gonna be 45 minutes, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Time to get to the chicken cordon bleu. I just kind of prep the bird as much as possible of any kind of loose skin or pieces that I don't want. So like all of this extra little fatty stuff, I'm just going to trim it with my kitchen scissors. All right, that's good enough. Now here we need to butterfly the chicken. Now what I need to do is get it nice and flat. So I'm going to take, let's do parchment paper, and I'm going to pound it. All right, parchment, and you're going to take your flat side and just pound away. Let's take a look. Okay. So this side is a little bit more thinner, so I'm not going to pound as much, but here, this is very thick. More pounding to go. Alrighty, I think that's good enough. Let's see here. That definitely flattened out. Okie dokie, people. Now, the fun part. Filling up the bird. I have Swiss cheese. I'm going to put like 3 layers. I changed my mind. So there's 5. So 1, 2, 3, and then I took 2 and just kind of like put it in half. So I want more cheese on this. Now for the prosciutto. This is the prosciutto I'm using. I got this one from Costco, and what's nice, it comes in a 2-pack. So with chicken cordon bleu, you can use ham, but I just could not find good quality ham that doesn't have like all of the sugars and additives. So I like prosciutto. And plus it gives it like a salty kind of flavor to it. This does not need to be perfect. I'm just gonna layer a bunch. All right, so I put about 5 little strips. Alrighty, now the fun part. I am gonna use my knife for just the beginning because it is very stuck to the chopping board. All right, we're gonna roll her over. We're gonna try to roll her as tight as possible. Now I need to get the egg and panko. All right, little tip for you guys. So I have just a random pork rinds. I made a little bit of a hole up top with the knife. Take a rolling pin and just smush away. Now you got crushed up pork rinds. I got this large thing right here, but feel free to do it how you like. I am gonna add some seasoning to this. Y'all know I'm gonna put my black seasoning. Just a little bit. And that's it. I'm not gonna add any salt to this because the pork rinds are already on the salty side. In this, I'm gonna crack in 5 eggs. I am gonna add a pinch of salt to the eggs, just a little bit. Same fork, just mix it up. All right, I'm going to attempt to get this all, soaked in the egg. I need to finish my sentences. We just want the panko to stick. Oh, what a mess. Alrighty. In the pan it goes. Let's get the other birds. Before I continue, let's check on these carrots. Woohoo! Let me give them a tossy. All right, just finished the second bird. I actually had to put toothpicks on this one. All right, one more. All right, perfect timing. My third bird is done. Let me check on these carrots. They are getting there, but I still think they need like 10 minutes. All right, I'm gonna take a fat one. I'm gonna put it to the side. Where am I gonna put it? Okay, hold on. Let's stick them in for another 10 minutes. Now for my chicken cordon bleu. Let's put it on air fryer. Let's do 350, 20 minutes. Oh, hold up. I have to use my meat thermometer. So hold on. I'm going to put it first one and see. Yeah, just gonna stick it straight like that. All right, 350, 20 minutes, let's go. So I have my carrot, and yeah, it definitely needs like probably 10 more minutes. It's got a crunch to it. So it's right in between raw and cooked. So yeah, 10 more minutes. I'm gonna clean up my mess here and get ready. And if you guys are wondering, like, what am I gonna do with this egg and this panko? Okay, well, because it was raw chicken in here, I cannot use it, okay? But I know somebody that will enjoy it. My girls, my little puppies. So let's give this a little mix. And pour this straight in. All right, sounds like the carrots are done. Let's give it a test. All right, I need to do another test here. Oh, I need a different fork now. Let's take a fat one. Okay, I mean, it definitely went in a lot better. But you guys, I don't know if it's just because I made a lot, but I'm still putting it in the oven. Okay, hold up. I'm putting it 10 more minutes, but I'm upping the temperature, 400 degrees, and then 10 more minutes. Like I mentioned, I'm doing this whole carrot side dish for the first time, so they said 45 minutes, 350 degrees, but maybe it should have been at 400 degrees at 45 minutes, but all right, let's give it a little test here. Definitely better, but I think the 400 degrees and maybe 10 more minutes should be enough, hopefully. We'll see. And this is what this egg and panko looks like. These are gonna go to my dogs. Why not for them, right? Happy Thanksgiving. All right, I'm actually going to up the temperature to 400 for the last two. You know what? No, let's do 4 more minutes. You guys, I made a little boo-boo. So when I put the thermometer in, I kind of went this way instead of kind of straight. I think the temperature when it was at 150, it was calculating the cheese, the melted cheese. So this is more now, let me show you. I put the thermometer more like this instead of downward. So keep going, but because I readjusted it 5 more minutes, 400 degrees, the internal temperature, where are you, needs to be at 165. So I'm gonna keep checking on it. All right, in the meantime, I'm going to chop up some parsley. I think that's good enough. All right, let's get these all in a pile and start chopping. Hold up, my air fryer just stopped, so let me check on the chicken. We are at 143. Okay, air fryer. Let's do 400 again and maybe another 6 minutes. Back to the parsley. All right, it is time to pull them out, and parsley is nice and chopped. Oh, now they smell good. Okay. Oh, it's hot. Now they're good. While they're still nice and hot, I take all of this parsley, sprinkle it on. Alrighty, let's give everything a toss now with the parsley. Get everything nice and incorporated. And then I'm going to add the feta cheese straight on top. Oh, this is looking so good. It's at 168, 169. Let's check on it. Ooh la la. I'm actually going to, carefully with one hand, put it on a mat and let it cool off. Okie dokie, I have some feta cheese here. I'm just going to rip some off and just crumble it straight on top. I think this carrot and feta cheese came out so good. Alright, at this time I realized that my microphone wasn't working. No biggie. Now it is time to cut up this chicken cordon bleu. Let's check the center. It came out so juicy inside, crispy and crunchy on the outside. Now all I gotta do is slice her up, plate her, and get ready to go to our Thanksgiving get-together. All right, and I wanted to share with you guys my Thanksgiving outfit. All right, time to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.